All right, let's go ahead and get started here for this afternoon and for the earnings. Snow, Mara, and CRM. So far, it looks like we're going to make money on our put side on the SNOW. This thing got absolutely smashed here. Now, I would expect bids to come in. You guys can see they're coming in right around the trendy edge here. So again, give it a few seconds, let it digest. I may have to go to a higher time frame to kind of see if we will indeed find a bounce here. You'll notice over here on CRM, I did not buy the put debits. I had a little bit more faith in these guys. I actually bought call debits 3 weeks out, I believe, 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm looking for this target up here. So I'd really like to see these levels in here work. And we'll know by tomorrow morning. Not a big deal as these were only $70 up here. And then these, again, these just smash right through. And I'm trying to remember what that pays us on that side. But man, it's nice. I mean, if it stays here, it's perfect because we're in the money. All right, so let me just come over here and take a look. Oh yeah, we're so far in the money that I couldn't find my puts. So, okay, I see them now, and the 215s. And let me just see what those were supposed to be paying over here. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna have to go back and see how much we paid for them. Give me 1 second. I mean, at the time, it looks like we were paying maybe $1 for them, but we'll take a look tomorrow morning when we open up. Again, so over here on Mara, I'm pretty sure Mara reports this afternoon. I don't see any sort of move on them yet, but the boxes annotate or basically show where I'm looking for price to push into on either side using call and put debits. This is just a strategy I like to use. These down here are shares. These are common. So if I can't get the opportunity to buy them, my first, and again, I'm starting off small here because you never know what's going to happen. But we're going for the gap fill at around 2207 and then 50 on the limit down here towards 1621. I could put in 25 in this area. So let's go there. Just kind of do this. And let's make sure GTC extension is on. And we'll kind of move this down into that demand zone, or a little bit of imbalance, I should say. So we'll go about right there, put those on, and that's what that will look like if we can get down there. And again, if we bust on through here, we'd get paid on the put side, especially if we open up underneath here. And then over here, I'm not sure what happened. I honestly don't put any time into listening to earning calls or anything like that. I just want to trade price action in the structure. So again, we'll see if Mara can get down into this level. So Bitcoin, it's obviously been on a big tear these last several weeks, really, if you think about it. But today we hit our target, and I want to make sure I go over that really fast so that you understand if you're trading anything, um, in relationship to Bitcoin, we could be in for a little bit of consolidation over the next several weeks. And that is because we push right into our target today. So if we come over here, take a look at Bitcoin, and we'll go to the higher time frame. It's going to be right here. You guys know if you follow me out on X, this was our target since December, and it's worked out really well. And like I said, a lot of my 2024 projections, not most of them, but a lot more than I would think, have already been hit for this year. And I don't know how to feel about that because they were hit in the second month of the year, and it makes me, obviously I feel a little cautious going into the next quarter. because we have been on such a big tear and because we have hit the targets that I was looking for. And you can see we came up, we smacked this. Now, I did not go short Bitcoin futures. I went short micro Bitcoin futures, which still pays nicely. It definitely does not cost as much as Bitcoin futures. If you come over here and want to take a look on how much that costs you, so per contract, you need at least, this is just for one contract, guys, $100,000 in your account, which I have, but it would take up a lot of buying power. And so you can come over and trade what's called the micro Bitcoins, which is backslash MBT. All right, and trade that over there. So again, went short here to kind of cover some of the long-term stuff that I was in. Um, and yeah, so somebody asked today, they asked a great question. Hey, where do you see this basically pulling back to? And honestly, I said right from here, and that was a little bit up from here, all the way down into 56,444. So using that 38.2 as a bullish channel, and I'd be looking for prices to hold between today's high all the way down to 56.44, and I would give it a couple weeks. If for some reason we come all the way back, say to 50,000, something like that, then I would definitely be looking for a buying opportunity. But I want to give it a little bit of rest. And if I'm totally wrong, then I'm wrong. Once we create a base up and over the wick here, then I would be looking for a little bit stronger results from Bitcoin. Okay. All right, and then coming back over here, this is what we see. So Mara came down into one of our trendy edges. It found a little bit of love just right here. And then again, over here on CRM, came into some edges, trying to find some buyers. And then you got Snow over here. It looks like it definitely pooped the bed. So we'll come back, check these a little bit later. But I just want to give you guys a quick, introduction on what I'm looking for from these names. And the worst thing that can really happen with Mara, and I wouldn't even call it a bad thing because again, Bitcoin is just kind of consolidating, and I expect it to, is that we open up and just kind of stay between these levels here. As far as CRM, I like to see buyers show up, and this could be a buying opportunity tomorrow morning, which I can see. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.